Hello everyone, so today we are going to make an exciting video again. So it was requested a lot. People wanted to see another sketchbook tour, but I haven't finished my latest sketchbook, which is my 7th one. So I decided to show one of my old sketchbooks. I have a lot actually, but I planned on making a video showing all of my old stuff, but I wanted to make a separate video for the 4th and the 5th. Because they are way greater than the before. Like honestly, when you're gonna see the video about my first sketchbooks, it has nothing to do with this type of artwork. So I put my whole soul into this one. I think it's my prettiest one so far. I made a lot of progress during drawing this one. And also the paper is really great. When I made my 6th sketchbook tour, I think I talked about the quality of the paper of this one. It's really great. The only thing is that there are not many pages, but I kind of liked it. Like, it was really fast. Like, I completed it in a short amount of time, and I kind of liked not spending literally 6 months on one sketchbook. So this one is a Daler and Roney one. It's really great. So we're going to start off. If you hear the birds, it's because my window is open, so I hope it doesn't unsettle you. We are literally in mid-November and it's 20 degrees outside. It's crazy. I love living in the south of France. The weather is lovely. Oh, to start off, the stickers, they are the same as my last sketchbooks, like the 6th and the 7th. Watch my start a new sketchbook video and you'll have the references. So let's start. Oh! Sorry. So I had some issues. So let's start. First page, I had to blur my phone number and my name, of course. So as you can see, I wrote down the starting date and I did not write the ending date, which is a loss. I should have. I also wrote down some goals. We're gonna check together if I did completed them. Also, I decided to paint the first page in black because I thought it would look very cool, and it does look cool. And I made a little collage of a Chinese dragon that I saw on a magazine. And then I put some of my paintings they made in a separate sketchbook, and I printed them.
I forgot to mention it when I was filming, but one thing that is funny with this page is that when I printed the little paintings out, the printer was running out of ink, so the original painting does not look like this, but I do like the result of it.
And I think it looks great. Also, it is a best one, because if you watch my other videos, you know that I basically lost my 5th sketchbook, so I bought this one. But then I found it, and it's basically my 6th one, if you take it like that, okay? So, first pages. So, as you can see, it was very colorful. I should use that many colors in my current sketchbook. Most of the time, they are... I copied from artists in this sketchbook, and it was really helpful. This one I copied from an artist on Instagram. Unfortunately, I did not write down the name of the artist. This was a photography, if I'm right. Photography, of course, and I think that's all. The page looks cute, but I did not finish it, as you can see. Next page. So I remember this one was a huge fail. It was not supposed to be a girl. Like, it was a boy, but it looked so ugly I decided to make a goth girl on top of it. This is one of my OCs. It's not one of my OCs, it's my only OC. He's called Peta, and if you want to know the lore, the whole lore is in another sketchbook that I might do a tour of. So this is the first ever lino cut that I made. If I'm right, the last video that I posted is about me making lino cuts. My first painting, my first gouache painting, if I'm right, and then some little doodles, a fish. I drew a lot of fish in this sketchbook. So this is still nature morte. I don't know. I think the French word is kind of used in this context. Another lino print. Most of the time, I do drawings and I leave a space to make more stuff because I don't have the inspiration at the time. And I made this lino cuts like way later. Poirot. I do not know the name in English. I'm just going to check. So here is a lick. Also for the art supplies that I used, right here I used color pencils, but most of the time it's just either Poscas, ball pens, and color pencils. I don't think I used that much paint. Yes, maybe some gouache. So I really like this illustration. I should definitely make a print out of it. Another fish. So these are lino prints they made. I really love it. Like the whole page, it looks really great to me. It's funny because my Halloween costume looked just like this. Fish, some concept art. I really like this one. It looks really great. I think I would definitely pin this on Pinterest. The fish. These are some My Little Pony sketches. This is supposed to be Pedro Pascal. I've never really watched the show with him in it, and I don't really get the hype, but I just wanted to try. Oh, I'm sorry, there is a plane outside. I didn't even hear it. I live next to an airport, so these are two sketches of Rainbow Dash. As you can see, they are really different. Whoa, shut up, plane. Damn. This is supposed to be Applejack, but it looks absolutely horrendous. Like, at the time, I really did not like it, but the pose is not that bad, actually. I think I just copied a Shutterstock image pose. Twilight, she looks really not that good. So this is when I started the 100 head challenge. I have a video up on my channel about this. It's just a sketchbook flip through of only the pages with the portrait, of course. I know, this looks ridiculous. This is my first official gouache painting. I like this part, I like this part, I like this part. This part does not look good, but overall, I think the illustration is not that bad. Again, 100 challenge, 100 heads challenge. It was a very stressful challenge because I had to draw 10 portraits a day. I know it's the basic challenge doesn't imply time data, but I don't know, I wanted to make it in a short amount of time, and it was very, very pressuring. But I did end up making all the portraits in 10 days. This is an old sketch of Applejack when I was obsessed with Pickle Girl. I don't have much to say about the portraits because it's just realism. Like, I like realism, but it's not that fun. I really like this sketch. I did not use any pose reference, and I was really proud at the time, and I still think it looks really cute. I like this one. I think I would definitely still draw like this today. I'm kind of obsessed with Tinkerbell these last few days. Drawing her is just so funny. I'm also trying to design her outfit as less revealing because, I don't know, I think it's not practical for a fairy to be dressed like this. So this is the first time I drew with ball paints, like official ball paint portraits, and I think it doesn't look that bad, especially this one. The others don't look that great, but this one, I really like this one. So as you can see, I did not finish every single portrait. Like, this one is not finished. This one is the first portrait in gouache that I made, and the markers underneath, it's just my cousin drawing on my sketchbook without asking me beforehand. Those are just portraits again. I love this page. The red looks really, really great, and I especially chose every single portrait and pictures to go well together in one page. I kind of got bored of simple portraits, so I tried to add color. As you can see, I used alcohol markers, and it was really weird because it was the first time I used them this way, and I think it looks really great, especially these two. This one is a bit boring to me, but the lighting in these ones I really like. Also, one thing to add is that not all portraits are based on pictures. For example, as you can see, this one and this one are based on sculptures, and this one is a tulip doll, if I'm right. This is the most messed up one, if you wondered. So, I got really late at the time because I went to an amusement park with my family, and I did not have the time to draw, so I had to make 20 portraits in one day, so I had to rush up, and I made little portraits, and I think it was a great exercise because I did not have to focus on the features in themselves, but in the overall picture and the resemblance of the portraits. So I tried coloring them at the first, but it didn't look that great, and it took a lot of time, so I ended up only using graphite. As you can see, I do not draw that much between every single portrait session because it takes a lot of time, and I didn't really enjoy drawing personal stuff when I was also doing this. I don't think what I said made sense, but you get the idea. This is the father of Ponyo, from Ponyo, of course. I'm sorry for the noise outside, it's... You know, one thing that is really annoying about living next to a city is that you just want to appreciate the birds making noises outside because it's really cute, it's relaxing, and then you have all these stupid city noises that are extremely annoying. So I just have to live with my windows closed, but I want to hear the birds. So this is my favorite so far, I think. He looks extremely good, and honestly, when I was painting him, I was not confident because it was one of my first time making gouache portraits, and I'm still not good at it, okay? And I like these ones too. I really like this one. Those are both my favorites. Oh, these ones do not look that good to me, but it's not that bad. I used a lot of black paint in the sketchbook. Don't really like this one. I was trying out things, figuring out things also. So I tried making smaller pieces, bigger pieces. I like these ones. I was supposed to paint this one, but I didn't have the motivation to do so. And this is the last portraits that I painted for the 100 Hates challenge. I kept this picture for last because I loved it so much. I really love the traditional clothing, the look of the kid, women. I don't really remember. I painted it long ago, but I still really like the picture. The painting in itself doesn't really look that good. I think I missed a lot of detail because I was kind of tired at the time, honestly. I added a few strokes of colored pencils, as you can see, and then I just wanted to draw some imagination stuff. I still don't know why I put these sticky notes onto my drawing because it doesn't look that bad. This is a character that I invented for a comic that will certainly never appear anywhere. It's called BB. I will put I will put the concept art that I made of it on the screen. I don't really have comments to do on these pages because it's not that... It looks good, but It's not very interesting to me, at least. Honestly, those are just filling pages because I was kind of done with the sketchbook. I just wanted to open a new one. I'm really angry at this one because the sketch looked so great, but I don't know. I'm not that good with watercolor. And that is the end. And this is a sketch that I made for French class. We need to write a poem and then we could, it was optional, make a drawing representing the poem.
Unfortunately, I did end up throwing out the drawing. I kind of burned my old notebooks, so
I made this French poem. So I decided to represent Le Dormeur du Val by Rimbaud, and if you want to, I will just read it out loud because I want to. Le Dormeur du Val, Arthur Rimbaud. C'est un trou de verdure où chante une rivière, accrochant follement aux herbes des haillons d'argent, où le soleil de la montagne fière luit. C'est un petit val qui mousse de rayons. Un soldat jeune, bouche ouverte, tête nue, et la nuque baignant dans le frais cresson bleu, dort. Il est étendu dans l'herbe, sous la nue, pâle dans son lit vert où la lumière pleut. Les pieds dans les glaïeuls, il dort, souriant comme sourirait un enfant malade. Il fait un somme. Nature, berce-le chaudement, il a froid. Les parfums ne font pas frissonner sa narine. Il dort dans le soleil, la main sur sa poitrine, tranquille. Il a 2 trous rouges au côté droit. I really like this poem. It's my favorite of Arthur Rimbaud, I think. So, and with Venus, of course, I really like this one. I think you should definitely read one of his poems. They are really great. He is still considered one of the greatest poets, French poets, because he started writing poetry at 16 years old, and he is still considered one of the greatest poets of all time in France. He only wrote 2 poems collections, and he basically quit poetry when he was 24, I think. He was really, really young, and then he got into criminal stuff, and he was a drug addict too, and he was groomed by another poet. Very, very exciting life, let's say.
And I totally forgot to check if I did complete my goals, so we are going to do it together. So the first one was trying gouache, learning how to paint in general. I think I did. I made a lot of paintings in the sketchbook, mostly gouache, which was one of my focus. So I think I did great. The second one was making more realistic portraits. I think we can all agree that I did. Like, I literally did the 100 heads challenge. So the third one was finally finding my own art style from any angles. I don't think I did, honestly. I did not write that much cartoonish styles, and it is my personal style, so I think I still have to work on it. The fourth one was to make creative spreads, and I think I did, honestly. I made a lot of creative spreads. I think I did. The fifth one was making more backgrounds, and I did not, honestly. I did a lot more in my 6th sketchbook, and it's still not a lot, honestly. But I don't think I made that much progress concerning backgrounds in this particular sketchbook. The 6th one was using mixed medias, and I do think I did. I used many medias, such as colored pencils, gouache, acrylics, alcohol markers, Poscas, paint markers. I used a ton of medias, so I think I did. And finally, the last one, having fun. I did have fun. It was a very, very funny sketchbook. I made a lot of colorful spreads, and honestly, I had a great time.
So I think that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. It was a short sketchbook, so it is a short sketchbook tour, of course. But if you liked it, you can like the video. You can follow me if you want to, and you can watch my other sketchbook tour if you haven't seen it. And see you later.